Hey, this is Keith at Custom Works, just bringing you guys an update from Custom Works headquarters on just projects we're working on. The 71 Camaro, Custom Works Camaro, progress on that. Um, as you can see, none. Well, car's still together, so I wouldn't call that not really any progress, but it's still in its original form. I got cord showing on the tires. It's done. So it's parked. We're not going to do any events with it anytime soon. We've been working on quite a bit of other stuff, which has been pretty cool. And we'll walk you over into the shop and show you that stuff. Our C10 Chevy 67 to 72 C10 closeout panels, radiator covers. Anybody wants one, hit me up. They're new. We just really haven't marketed them, put them up for sale really all that much. Our inventory is pretty decent, pretty slim on that stuff. Got all our blanks and all our stuff. Anybody seen how we make those? These are our billet center bars, almost finished up for our Rally Sport noses. Got our fan shrouds. Those things are great. If you guys don't know, we don't use cheap, crappy $10 fans like everybody does. I mean, everybody does. Everybody you buy a Summit, whether it's Summit or one of the better brands that makes radiators, they use basically the same fans you can buy on eBay for like 15, 18 bucks. We use these Davies Craig fans. They're really good. Don't believe the bullshit CFM numbers. These things are rated, I want to say they're rated at 900 CFM. They pull about 10 amps. They're great. We don't have any issues with them. They're a top quality fan. Retail on them's about 90 bucks a piece on the fans. That's why our setup's not super cheap, but you know what? That's not a place where you want to cut corners. So anyways, we're going to walk you out here to the shop and kind of show you what we got going on here and sort of why we've been a little bit MIA. So you guys don't know, this is my daily driver is a 68 Firebird. It's a cool car. It originally was a overhead cam 6-cylinder Sprint. Anybody knows anything about those cars, they're kind of rare. I mean, there was a lot of these cars had 6-cylinder overhead cam 6-cylinders, and with the Sprint was a high performance version of that. Great car. It was boring, so we decided once upon a time that it would get LS swapped. So this is what we got going on. It's my daily driver. Drive it every day for the most part. So one of the projects we've been working on inside, and it was just a ton of fun, is this center console. And it was a lot of work. When we built this car and did the swap, there really wasn't any place to hide the big Holley Dominator ECU, so it actually lives underneath that console. Really wanted to do a nice stereo system in this car, so that was pretty cool to do this thing and try to kind of give it the stock look. The stock had kind of chrome trim that kind of went up down the console, and designed this cool shifter plate here. My buddy Andrew cut it out on his CNC Plaz table, which I really didn't think it would do this nice of a job, but it came out pretty sweet. And so this thing's got a pretty awesome stereo system in it. Did some custom things down here in the kick panels. And the cool thing is we put this new low car shifter in it, and this is pretty cool. Like, you put it in drive, and then you can put it over into manual mode, and then if you want to upshift it, you bump it, downshift, and then you just slide it over and it's in drive. So that's really cool. Really stoked about that. Did a big box in the trunk. It's got a subwoofer in it. I guess I can show you that. But anyways, the console's cool. It's got real mahogany veneer on it. It's got vinyl on the sides. Tried to kind of give it that kind of factory look. I didn't want something that was ultra modern. This car is definitely not really an ultra modern looking car. So in the trunk, we got a box. It's hard to see, but I'm gonna build a trim panel that goes over everything. That way when I throw all my groceries and stuff in the trunk, it doesn't rip all the wiring out. Chair. I can just see the chairs, fold up chairs, ripping everything out. So anyways, that's what we got going on. So brings me to the status of basically the front subframe, new motor drivetrain set up for the Custom Works 71 Camaro. Frames have been done. You guys have been watching the videos, been showing you updates on that. Got the whole accessory drive setup done. We built all the brackets and stuff to mount the stuff. It was really pretty cool. To put everything where we want it to be. There's gonna be a remote reservoir here. So really I'm trying to get the pump down as low as we could, but still get enough engagement on it, on all the pulleys. I think we did a pretty good job. Got the Hooker Blackheart headers. These things are amazing. Seriously, these things are like the best. The tube lengths on them are all really equal. They fit even on our custom frame. We really, with the changes we made, they still fit awesome. I mean, the wires, everything's just out of harm's way. Everything's great. Got our triple adjustable Viking Crusader shocks. Those things are badass. Can't wait to try them out. We've run the Crusaders before, but these are triple adjustable. So they should be pretty similar. Not really too much different. Got a T56 Magnum, center and force clutch. And if you notice here with the LS motor, we went with mechanical clutch. And we used a QuickTime bell housing that would facilitate that. We had to modify the bell crank a little bit, make this bracket here because the block obviously doesn't have a mounting point for the pivot stud. But anyways, that's all done. Cross members in. Most of the stuff that we use for the swaps are LS or Hooker, Holly and Hooker Blackheart swap stuff. And as you can see, everything fits really nice and looking good. So anyway, so in the next couple of weeks, the Camaro is going to come in, and we're going to drop the whole subframe out. And it's not really just a matter of just dropping in a new one and getting it back on the road. Really, we're going to really do a lot of other stuff while we're there. Probably going to do some work on the firewall. And, once you're in there, it's like, where do you stop? I think we showed on a video before, we made carbon fiber inner wheel tubs. I don't think those are something that we're going to offer. We do have the molds for them, but I don't know. So we'll see on that one. I'm not sure where we're going to stop when we get in there. The car's been together for a long time, so a lot of things you take for granted. You don't realize how worn out things are, how beat up things are till you get in there. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of evaluate it and figure out when enough's enough. I really hate to have the car down. I really, it's racing season now. I really want to get going on that. So I'm really going to be bummed. So, but anyway, so next project we got coming in the shop here. Finally got the LS3 crate motor in. None of the big box places had them, and we had it on order forever. And we ended up getting this one from Roger Suburban Chevrolet in Minnesota. Okay. So anyway, so we're gonna get working on that. We got Brian Tooley stuff here. We got a cam and valve spring upgrade for it. We're going with the Brian Tooley Racing Stage 2 cam. That thing's gonna rip. It really is pretty awesome setup. Over here in the corner, we have all our stuff's been sitting here for a long time. We got a TKX transmission. We've got a Holley HP set up, which, it's expensive and it's more than a Terminator X, but man, we never have, we're a Holley dealer. We're an installation center. We're a tech center. We do a lot of troubleshooting on this stuff. The Holley HP and the Dominator stuff, we never have problems with it, almost never, knock on wood. But the Terminator X stuff can be kind of glitchy, especially if you're doing drive-by-wire and some of the other stuff. The installation, you really got to read the instructions. You got to make sure that everything's connected right, grounded right, run to the battery right. People always want to shortcut it and do whatever. And we get those in the shop all the time. And troubleshoot that stuff's pretty, pain in the ass when you're, frustrating when you don't really understand the system as well as, like we do. We install this stuff all the time. We do these swaps. So I recommend spending the extra money and buying the HP or the Dominator system. And especially over any other company stuff that's out there. We don't need to name any other names, but Holley makes great stuff. But, some of the budget stuff, it's hit and miss. So that's all I can say is it's not junk, it's not garbage, but it can be finicky and it can be kind of funny. So anyway, so we got a bunch of parts here. Mike Casey's going to be bringing his 70 SS Camaro, beautiful car. We've already done all the suspension, brakes, tires, wheels. We did gauges in it. So we're going to just put a whole new drivetrain in the thing. It's original 350 4-speed car. I don't remember if it was numbers matching or not, but this LS3 is probably going to be making somewhere in the 500 plus horsepower range. So it'd be pretty interesting. It'd be fun. It'd be a great little car. Mike's a great guy and he drives it a lot. So anyways, that's kind of an update of what we got going on. And we're just trying to work hard and keep stuff in stock and, just keep living the dream. So anyways, guys need anything or have any suggestions, anything that new stuff you'd like to see? We've been trying to work on some second gen Firebird stuff. We just don't have any cars to mock parts up on. We got people that are like wanting to send us templates or do whatever, but really, we really need to test fit everything and do everything here. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. And we'd really like to get into that market a bit more, but we just don't have any cars here to use to mock them up. We're working on it. I'm trying my best, but we'll keep you posted. And thanks for watching, and subscribe to our channel and order parts. I don't know. So I appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey there, everybody out there in YouTube world. And if you're watching this video, it means we actually published it, and that this is actually the last race for the Custom Works Camaro, which is, as you can see, it's falling really close behind with nobody driving it. So anyways, we're gonna go drive the crap out of this thing. We got a 2-day autocross enduro style. It's running a little bit of a different format, getting multiple laps and cumulative times and all kinds of good stuff. But anyway, it should be fun, and hope you enjoy this video, and we'll follow up with more updates on what's going to happen with the car, and hopefully it's going to come apart in probably the next 2 weeks. So anyways, so we'll update you on all that. Enjoy. All right, well, we're at the track here at the fairgrounds, and gonna run this thing here real quick and see how it goes. Still got a little rubber left on the tires. Car doesn't seem to be broken. So there's the autocross track behind us. We're actually sitting here on the oval track here. This is Anderson Fairground Speedway. We get Dale Jr. out here. This track is, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't been run in probably a couple of years, and they used to run NASCAR West stuff here and stuff. But anyways, I think it's 3/8 half mile, 3/8 I think. Anyways, cool track's been here for a long time. Seen better days. Hopefully they can bring it back. But anyways, car's good. Cars are looking great. Driver's ready to go. We're gonna have a fun day. Get some videos for you in just a second.